jet fuel tip tank of a Jet Provost. The RAF must have got confused when they fitted this to a plane, because clearly it was designed to be a single seat race car. So where were we with this project? So far, we've gutted it out and removed the nose cone. See? We started building a race car chassis. But the main focus so far has obviously been the elaborate, over-engineered, ridiculous bucket seat. It's probably about 50, maybe 60% completed. So just got a bit more strengthening to make and holes to drill, rivets to fit, probably a bit of polishing, and we should be there. So let's get on and make some more strengthening plates. Let's start with the harnesses. I think that would be a good way to start. Just up here. So I think first thing I need to do is make sure I'm happy where the harness holes are before we cut them out, and then we can make our structural safety strengthening plates. They sort of come up round like this, and then they'll be drilled and riveted the same. So actually both sides, so that should give us a nice bit of strength and take a bit of flex out of it, and hopefully help if we roll it over. So first, let's obviously do some super accurate calculations with a crayon to make sure my shoulders are sort of just above where the harness holes are. They come down a bit, you know. So I'm gonna just, I don't know, and then like that. Look at that, spot on. It's almost as if I pre-measured it. Just gonna drill some holes and then waz it out with the jigsaw. Oh yeah, let's try them out. Put this through there, elegantly climb up here. Oh, look at that. Strap it to the table, couldn't I? Yeah. Feels about right. Also got a bit of cushion in there if they bother. I quite like these little side supporters. I think they fit nice actually. I was a bit unsure about them, but now I'm in there, the belts on and stuff, I'm pretty happy with this. Do up a seat warmer. It's still got far too much flex, so I need to do something about that next. I'm just going to take some paper now and make a template. Just draw around this and start making our strengthening plate stuff. About that long. Some false economy masking tape. Don't buy cheap masking tape, it's just a waste of money and time. Like this stuff. Just gonna crease, run my fingers round where the holes are to get a crease so I can cut it out. It helps if you've got a bit of dirt on your finger, and it just really picks up the lines then, look. See? Mark the bend line on here. And our edges, center line. I'm just going to mark our holes through the back. Take it off and then we'll cut something out somehow. So I've just been taking some measurements off of here and transferring onto here to make something up in my head that I think looks right. So this is what I've come up with. I know it doesn't look very pretty, but it will be better when we cut it out. Just, yeah, you can see where that goes. That goes on there. Little bend in it, and then probably 1,000 rivets in it. But I need 2 of them, one on the front, one on the back. So let's just transfer this to some alley and cut it out. There, one. What I'll do with the next one is I'm gonna just cheat and draw around it. But for now, I'm gonna put our little bend in, get it to match the seat, and then drill a couple of holes in so I can get it, drill it and pin it to the seat, and then I can mark out where the harness holes are so they line up exactly. And I'll cut them in situ and grind it and make it look neat. I'm just gonna go with the aerospace standard of more is more. Start with our 10mm edge landing all the way around the outside, and then just draw a massive grid of equal spaced, probably like 20mm equal spaced across the whole thing, which should be more than strong enough. So there's a start. You see our grid? So I got a grid just in the bottom half because I'm going to bend it, so I don't want to do there, and I don't know where the holes are going to go yet. And then obviously all the way around the outside. So overkill to the max. So I'm going to drill those, and then we can stick it in the bender. One. There. Just a little tweak. That was probably too much, but let's try it. It's a tiny bit over. Just cheeky tweak back now. And more. I don't want to go too far. I think we got it. It's all lined up with our lines, so just drill it and pin it. Let me a bit of wood go. There, done. Last one. Right, swarf everywhere now. Next, I just want to drill around those and then cut them out. So let's do that. Right, T. Right, that is roughed out now, because I don't want to spend too much time, because we'll put it all together and then dress all three at the same time, so it keeps it neat then, so there's no steps in it. Makes it smooth. So I can now finish drilling out the rest of the holes, because I know where the whole other big holes are. There. Now I know you're thinking that is ridiculously overkill, and you'd be right. Let's just get this pin back on here, and then we can drill them all through, and we're nearly there for this one piece. Drill the remaining holes through. That's gonna be easier to let down, isn't it? You can't see now though, can you? Oh. So now I just need to do one on the back. Luckily, I cut one out earlier and drilled it. Some seamless editing right there. Let's just drill even more holes now. Okay, that's all those drilled now. There's far too many holes. Strip it, deburr it all, cut those holes out, put it back together. Final size the holes, because at the moment these are just 8. But for the rivets I want to use, they got to be 3/16. So open it all up to 3/16, pin it up nice, and then I'm going to roll this edge. So we got a nice curve on the top, which also gives it a bit more strength again. Oh. Right, it's all deburred. Let's put it back together again. That is all on there. And now, as you can see, it's not perfect through there. So I want to dress these all together to make sure it's nice and smooth. Just use the angry router to start with. In my favorite little triangle file, just to get it nice and flat. And a 15mm sanding barrel just to finish it off. There we go. That'll do for now before final finishing. It's all these little bits like this, which is why everything takes so long. You know, but if you want something to be right and done nice to a nice finish, it takes time, doesn't it? And that's why everything takes forever. and that's why this seat's going to take probably another 6 months. So I'm just going to drill all these final size now, which is 316. So that is to suit our aircraft rivets. So we're going to have to order some more. These solid little mush head rivets, all aerospace certified. We'll go in there and then we'll squish them, and then this will be tough as old boots. Oops. Drilling holes is my favourite. Oh, we're getting there. Strip it down again to deburr it. Why did I deburr it twice? Well, the first time I wanted it to sit flat, and obviously with burrs on the back of the holes it wouldn't sit all close together, so it makes sure everything's all lined up. But obviously now we drilled it, it's going to be more burrs, so we're going to have to deburr it again before we put it back together again. I'm going to do that. Well, that's one piece of the puzzle ready to be riveted together. Obviously not till the rest is done, but you know. I am going to sweep up because the floor is crunchy and I hate it. I can't stand swarf everywhere. It drives me mad. That's better, innit? So much nicer when it's tidy. We'll pretend the rest of the workshop doesn't look like a bomb's gone off, but you can't see that anyway, so it doesn't matter. I want to try and dress this edge, make this look a bit neater, because I hate just straight cut. We need some shape to it, don't we? It's looking good, isn't it? So I'm just going to mark a line roughly where I want our roll to be. So I got a reference point. Oh, I made a mess of that. So I got now is just a little tool I made. It's got different depths and thicknesses for rolling edges. So it's got like a smooth, slightly deeper one side than the other, and thicker and thinner, and a bit of a radius. So you could just use it on the edge of the plate, and you just tweak it a little bit at a time, work your way around, back and forth, and then you go over it with a block and dolly and get it nice after. Just make a way through that. Where should I start? It's a very long, slow process. It's a lot easier on sheet steel, I'll tell you that. One thing you have to be with this is very patient. It's so tempting to just bend it all the way around on the first go, but it won't help in the long run. 5083 alley is hard as well. Okay then, I reckon we are getting there. It looks pretty good, to be fair. Come and have a look. Whoop. It's not too bad, is it? It should do the job, I think. I quickly just knocked up a couple of little internal structural pieces. I'm pretty sure you're fed up watching me cut metal by now. So they're all made up, and that should help take a bit of strength out. Put some more strength in, a little bit less flex, make that a bit more structural. Might do a couple of little pieces there and there eventually, but we'll see how it goes. I think I want to put a little structural piece inside just to toughen these corners up a bit, and then maybe tie it into here, another plate over to double it up. I have used all my Clecos up now. There's a load on here, and there's a load on the truck as well, which I can't take off in a minute. What I'm going to have to do is drill these full size, which will be 316. So I could take the Clecos out and then pin them up and then make some more plates. And I know you secretly can't wait to watch me drill some more holes. So here we go. Where do we start? Let's start there. One side done. Don't worry, I won't put you through the torture of drilling the other side. I'll just click my fingers. There. Another seamless transition, no doubt. I've been doing this for over 22 years now, and I still can't stand swarf on the floor. It just goes right through me. So it's time to put the kettle on and have a sweep up. Oh yeah, first time. Thanks again to everyone who's liked, subscribed, and commented. There's been some brilliant comments. A lot of people saying about Burt Munro. If you haven't seen The Fastest Indian, make sure you watch that. It's a brilliant film. Now I do have a couple of these tanks, so there is potential for a 2-wheel version. And also a lot of people have been saying a 3-wheel version, so maybe I need to make a Mark II, which would be 2-wheel, and a Mark III, which would be a 3-wheel. That sort of makes sense. Lots to do there. Also big thanks to everyone who's been buying stuff off our website, like our t-shirts and odds and ends. Now I do generally make big statement pieces, but I do try and make small batches of little items, like this watch stand. Made a few of these up. There's a big old airplane bolt, just to, you know, whatever. So I appreciate all the support there, because that all helps. Right, enough waffling on. I'm sure you're fed up listening to me. Let's get these top supports done, and then we can finally strip the thing for the last time. Let's just cut out something like that, which will sit in there, and then we'll make a doubler over the top and squish it all together. A bit like that. Oh yeah. Let's get this thing stripped. Oh, just a quick one before we strip it apart. I've marked out where we could potentially put some brace holes in to make it go faster. So I've marked out like where we got gaps where there's obviously potential for some speed holes in it. Yeah, all stripped. Right, bear with me now while I just deburr it all. My favourite job. Whew. Deburred it all now, and I have ran the orbital all over it to make sure there's no defects. So let's do the fun stuff. Let's put some more speed holes in it. Okay, so I found some space to put some nice equal spaced holes in. So now I've just got to use our Q-Max cutters. So I showed you those before. These are these, they're just little like hole punches. You just wind them in, do them up, and they pop a hole in there. There we go. One hole. Give them a quick waz round just to dress up the hole a little bit with our little barrel sander. Deburr them with our hole deburring tool thing. Then this is the last piece to sand now before dimple dye it. So I've been using an orbital sander to just take the sheen off and take any imperfections out. And I'm doing that because I want to, like, I will go over it again, but I want a bit of a brush finish to it, because when we rivet it, the rivets will polish up like proper shiny, so then they'll really stand out and pop, and it'll look really cool against the like sort of brushed alley and the glossy shiny rivets. You'll see what I mean when it's done, if that makes any sense at all. Probably not, but here we go. Right, it's time to squish some holes, because that's the most fun. Just going to use my old press. I love this press. This thing's like, I don't know, 500-year-old. It's like an old cast one, and I refurbished it and painted it and stuff, but it's so good. You can't beat the old stuff. 20mm first. These are dimple dies. A few people asked before. I probably even said about it today. Did I say about it already? I don't know. Dimple dies. That's what they're called. Just Google it. Pick them up easy. Squish in. Make cool shapes. Add strength. Oh yeah, there's one. I think you need some close-up action to this. Not sure how well you can see that, but we'll give it a go. Oh yeah. So now I'm doing now is just prepping everything to pull it all back together, final fitment, which is cool. I got these fine abrasive sponges, these are like extra fine, and just cleaning all the surfaces up with them, just so it makes it all nice and even then. And then when we assemble it and sort of give it a quick polish, it should look really good. One thing I love about making stuff like this is the older it gets, the more it gets used, the more you clean it and stuff, the better it looks. The patina on it just comes up amazing. Definitely one of those things that is made for use, not to just look at. It just gets better with age. So this type of fabrication is what I specialise in, if you want to put it like that. It's sort of what I got known for. And I do get to make some pretty cool stuff. So this is one of my signature skateboards. I do love making these. They're so much fun to make. They do take me about a week though, so that's why they're so expensive, because it just takes forever. But it's 4 individual layers of aluminium. I shape each one at a time. So basically making my own ply, and then rivet all together and all that sort of stuff. And yeah, you can ride them. They actually work really well on a pump track. Don't get me wrong, they are quite heavy, but you know, who cares? It's all fun, isn't it? They're also perfect for breaking your ankles. If you want to see me make one, let me know and I'll try to do a full video of me struggling and building one. Got a little trick I like to do with these O's to polish them up and make them look cool. What you do is you take an old piece of Scotch-Brite, this is fine grade, which is grey. You take your mini polishing device and then you just screw it up in a ball. Buff it up and they look super cool. Oh, I know that might not be everyone's cup of tea, but I quite like it. Get it all degreased now, ready to pull it all together. That's when the fun starts. For the next part of this challenge, we're going to need a rivet gun, dolly, and a number 6 snap, selection of different length 3/16 rivets, a sponge roller, and a piece of wood. All the Colecos I have. Some sealant that's gone off, a super powerful pneumatic air squeezer, and some air. Now I have some bad news. My big compressor has packed up. This one. It needs some love and I haven't had time to do it. So that's on the list. But luckily, we have little old faithful. But unfortunately, it's very noisy. So now, in case you were wondering, well, how powerful is that thing? For those of you who've never seen one of these before. What we got? This is a pretty strong piece of hardened aluminium. It will just squish it. I do know quite a few people who have lost fingers in these, so you do have to be careful. So what's the plan? The plan is put a very small amount of sealant, so this is just like panel bond, on the mating surfaces, which helps with vibration and stops the metals, you know, like that. Not that they're going to get much that high intensity vibration in this sort of thing, but we're going to do it anyway. Gives a bit of strength. So mating surfaces, bond them on, pin them, rivet them, clean it up. As easy as that. And try not to make too much of a mess, which is what I'm pretty good at. That's what the roller is for. Which piece first? So the advantage of using a roller is you get a nice, neat, even layer. There you go, look, very thin layer. It's gonna fall over. Same with the back one. Start riveting. I know I've made a right mess already, look. I should not be trusted with this stuff. Now I'm just going to take a rivet gun and snap and just start riveting them all together. So this is a 3/16 snap, so it's got like a divot in the end which matches the head of the rivet. So it sits in there like that. This is a pneumatic hammer, just bashes it, and then what you do is you hold a metal block on the tail to squash the tail, squash it all together, bing bang bosh, and there we go. There! It looks better than that. Okay, we're getting there slowly. Still got to clean the excess sealant off. But now, do the two sides. It's a bit easier with a fresh tube. There, nice and neat. Oh, it's nearly time for a cup of tea. Get this together, get the kettle on. Squeeze these ones up, nice and good. Oh, compressor's running out. That's better. Woohoo! This side is now complete. Still needs a bit of cleaning up and then obviously polish it all up, make it look pretty, but done. So just got this side left to do and we are finished. But I didn't count the holes, so I might run out of rivets, which would suck because it's 4:15 on a Friday. So I've got no chance if I run out. But we'll do what we can. Happy days, it is done. Still pretty damn light and super rigid now. I'm happy. Right, I'm going to give it a clean. Just clean a bit of the excess sealant off. Obviously it needs proper polish, etc, etc. But it's getting late now and I am tired. Just get the sealant off. I'll give it a quick buff up so it looks good for the camera. They got me a little polisher, they got just a little mop on the end. My Velcro is completely gone on here now. So I keep putting Scotch Brite on it probably. I'll give them a quick little buff up, just so you can see. And this does want like a whole day spent on it, not just a quick rush job. Just so you can see what I'm trying to say. I feel like I'm making it worse in a moment. You're starting to shine a bit. So what do you think? Might not be to everyone's taste, but I think it's pretty damn cool. There's a few things. I think I put a 25 hole there when I should have put a 20. So I'm a little bit let down by that. It's a bit too close to the edge for me. I can tidy up a little bit, but you know, it's the little things that make a difference. There's a couple of rivets which will need changing, where I've just caught them on the head. I can go over, I need to check them all, make sure they're all okay, go over it properly and just do any final touches. But the main thing really is, how does it fit and feel? It feels really stiff now. I quite like the way this wraps around, and these bits under my arms are quite nice for driving. Need to put the belt in, and you've seen the flex in it before and there's no flex in that. So it's good. Super tight there for impact, or you know. So yeah, I am well happy. Just need to get it in the car next, don't I? So that's next week's problem. We're going to fit this in that tiny little red tank. Everyone keeps telling me it can't be done, but we'll just have to wait and see. you got to admit that's going to look pretty good in there, isn't it? Could do with a gimbal, couldn't I? Well, thanks again for watching. Make sure you join me next time where I actually fit this in the car. Then we can start making some proper progress. I think it's gonna fit. Oh yeah, first time.